what is up everyone? We are back with the Black Mirror. And today we have just discovered Henry's murder, and it's Chapter 2. So we're gonna try to enjoy this. Probably best thing to do first, let's go check out the murder scene. I know it's at the fountain. I dreamt about it in a dream. Well, I said I dreamt about it, so it's obviously not a dream. But let's go back to the pond. Let's see now. Fountain.
According to both Bates and Collier, Henry's body was tangled up in algae when they found him. How could he possibly have drowned in this, though? I shouldn't have made Henry clean the fountain. How could I have known that something like that would happen?
You wouldn't have known.
The water is murkier than yesterday.
Well, duh, there was a dead body in it.
The water is... Something is glittering at the bottom. What could it be?
I think it's a key?
Something. What could...
But we gotta drain this thing, so... It's obvious for that. So... Let's see if Bates is in his... Oh! But the cellar door is open. I'm gonna go check that.
The door is... Someone must be down there.
What is that noise? Oh, hi, Bates. What you doing?
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Okay, we're just gonna talk about Henry.
You said you were there when they dragged Henry out of the fountain.
Unfortunately, I was. The sight was terrible.
There's a lot of death here.
I have to tell you something. I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
I dreamt that he died.
Well, I ordered him to clean the fountain.
Oh, never mind.
He did not want to do it, but I insisted.
You mustn't think that way, sir. Surely, if he had not been drunk, nothing would have happened. And I actually heard Dr. Herman say that his death occurred sometime after midnight. It is not your fault.
Are you sure?
Certainly, he would not be cleaning it in the middle of the night.
I really hope so. Bates is probably right. Henry most likely fell in there by accident.
All right.
Have you seen Robert today?
Yes, Sir Robert was reading the newspaper in the dining room this morning. If you would like to speak with him, I am sure you'll find him in his study.
Where else? Okay, the detective.
I spoke to Collier. As you can imagine, he asked me a lot of curious questions. Tell me, what did he question you about?
Many things. But most of all, he was interested in the place where we found Henry. It was very unpleasant having to describe it all over again, sir.
Oh? Can you repeat to me what you told him?
I was afraid you would ask.
Because I'm just that unpleasant.
If I must. I was awakened by a sharp knock at the door of my room. Morris was shouting something about Henry. He seemed utterly confused, rapidly pouring out incoherent sentences. He wanted me to go with him to the back garden immediately. At that moment, I still had no inkling of what had transpired.
Did you go with him right to the fountain?
Yes, and only there did I realize what had happened. It took me a while to come to myself again, but then I went straight to the telephone.
What time was it?
It was about 6 in the morning. Collier and Dr. Herman arrived an hour later. That is all, sir. You know the rest.
Yes. Thanks for being so patient, Bates.
Alright, so it was about 6 hours of death.
When did Dr. Herman leave?
Half an hour ago. He took Henry's body to the old morgue.
Did he mention to anyone what he thought about all this?
He had a long conversation with the detective, but I have no idea what they were speaking about. I was so distraught, I was not really listening.
That's your first mistake.
That's all then, Bates.
Listen.
What
Always
is
listen.
the old morgue then?
And which if I go there, I might find his personal belongings, and I might be able to complete my weird object.
What was Morris doing in the back garden so early in the morning? His work is in the stable, right?
Yes, but he sometimes helps with the gardening. Henry cannot do everything that needs to be done. I mean, he was not...
Bates, why don't you take the rest of the day off? You don't have to work under the circumstances.
2 deaths.
No, sir. I do not want to just be sitting around brooding. I'd rather attend to my responsibilities. It helps take my mind off things.
I understand.
Alright.
Bates, can the fountain back in the garden be drained?
Yes, there is a big pump in the cellar. It controls the water flow for the whole castle. It is possible to adjust the water level. However, I do not think it is a good idea to drain it after what happened.
I have to.
And Detective Collier should probably be notified about it, sir.
I am merely considering all the alternatives. We have the right to find out what happened. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. In that case, it is probably best not to tell anyone. Is that what you meant, sir?
Yes.
Very much so. I think I will go now.
See, he's getting it
I'll
now.
return to my work.
Thank you, Bates. Alright, let's see now. Tanks.
They're full of clean water.
Yay!
The cellar is quite cold, so the water is always cool.
I know we got a bunch of battle axes over here. To the rear part. Wow. That is really loud.
Water distribution controls. I have no idea which one does what.
It's a cool looking pump system, especially with the weird glowing eyes. Oh, let's go ask Bates which one's which.
Do you need any?
I would like to...
Certainly.
Bates, that pump we talked about,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I think it is broken. Which valve controls the water level?
The pump works all right, sir. Only one of the input valves broke off some time ago. The water level can still be adjusted using the other valves. It just takes a moment to figure out the right setup for what you want to do.
How do I know if I have drained the fountain then?
If I remember correctly, the second column from the right displays the level of water in the fountain.
I will give it a try.
A second from the right.
I think I will go.
I'll
Okay. Let's give this a try now. Of course, the one I can't touch. Huh. That's increases. Nope, I gotta make that go down. Yes! Alright, that was pretty good.
Ready.
Set, go! To the... Forgetting the words. Fountain! Yes, to the fountain! Big kegs, yes. For good beer. I'm spilling all over myself. I see that right there. That's not good.
I can't see anything, just mud. Where is that shiny thing? A sign of some sort, or a symbol.
It's another one. Hey, we checked a 9-second symbol off our Wheel of Death on our satanic symbol. Check. Alright, so now we're going to be able to probably take a photo of it.
I'll take a picture of it, just like the first symbol.
But I also found the key.
This must be the thing that glittered at the bottom.
Alright. Now that I got that, where should I go? Probably goes to the greenhouse. So, and after this, we should check out the morgue. Hello, drawer and drawer.
It's locked.
Not for long. Okay.
Some papers and a few coins. The bill isn't here.
Damn it.
Where could he have put it? A letter. It's addressed to Victoria.
Madam, please regard this letter as one from an anonymous friend. One of your servants is not whom he pretends to be. You may find it interesting that he is an ex-prisoner.
That he is an ex-prisoner and a thief. On several occasions, I watched him sneak quietly into the castle cellar using the old back door. I saw that person take away several bottles of some of the best vintages of your wine that you value so much. No doubt, some of your other valuables have also gone astray. I decided to write you this letter to prevent further stealing. The person's name is Morris.
Aww.
Henry meant to blackmail Morris. I am curious as what Morris will tell me about this.
So Henry was kind of being a good... I feel bad that he's dead now. I mean, he had the biggest, buggest eyes of it all. But still, I felt kind of bad.
It's closed and probably full of whiskey. Henry hid it here so as not to carry it.
So maybe he wasn't drunk. Well, he could have drank it, but... Or a bottle or something. I don't know. Let's check.
Gardening tools and small tubes with fertilizer. I can't see a bill of exchange anywhere. Where could Henry have put it?
Could have been on his personal possession.
There is nothing.
Alright. So it's not here. Let's hop inside the mansions.
I can't leave now.
Okay, we're gonna take the long way around. Let's take a look in here.
It's told that it will have to be cleaned before it can be used again.
Our Mr. Grinder. Well, let's see if I can show the letter to Victoria. That might, make a difference. In some way. Not sure what, but something. Oh, she's not here. Alright, let's take a look around. There she is. Alright.
What happened to Henry is awful. First William, and now... Henry liked to drink, but other than that, he was a good man.
I'm sorry,
He was.
Victoria.
I would like to be alone now. Do you need anything, Samuel?
Dr. Herman, the physician, does he live in Willow Creek?
No, some time ago he moved into an abandoned house near the old mill. It is quite close on the road to Willow Creek, the only house far and wide.
Yes, I remember where that is. Thanks.
Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Alright, hold on.
I'd like to...
I'm not feeling... Please excuse me.
All right.
Okay, I'll have to do that for later. But at least I know where Herman is? Yeah. I'll talk to Robert real quickly, see if I can get any words out of him. I froze. It was okay, that was really creepy.
Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it.
But there might be a message hidden deep inside. Or not. I don't know. Come on up, Robert!
I need a word with you, Robert.
Yes, but I am quite busy.
I don't
at the
care.
moment.
I won't keep you long.
Yes, I'm listening.
Thanks.
Did you speak with Collier?
Yes, he detained me for over half an hour with those questions of his.
So, what do you think about all of this?
Me?
Yes, you.
Collier's theory seems logical to me. I do not believe anyone would want to kill Henry. Henry drank himself to senselessness many times before, but this time he was unlucky enough to fall into the pond. Cold water certainly had something to do with the body's condition. Being a physician, I can certainly attest to that.
You're probably right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I have a lot of work to do today.
Sorry.
Victoria is not willing to talk to me. Maybe you should talk to her instead.
You need to consider her age, Samuel. She just needs some time to herself. I'll talk to her in the evening.
You have mentioned often since I arrived that you have a lot of work. So, what are you working on?
Oh, I would rather not bother you with the details. Let's just say I am carrying out specific research.
Do
Perhaps I will tell you more about it tomorrow, when I have some time. I need to leave for Ashbury this evening to check on some results.
Oh, all right. I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
But you said you're super busy, and you would not have the time for me. You liar. Alright, well, time to go check the doctor.
I can't leave now.
Oh, never mind. Oh, Morris, I might want to go off and just go talk to him. Oh, the symbol's gone. That's not good. I don't like that.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Sure.
Morris, have you boarded up the old well like I asked you to yesterday?
Not yet, sir. I'll do it today.
It should have been done yesterday. I'm surprised that Henry didn't fall into it.
Excuse me, sir.
You know well how I meant that. I want to see it secured today, or you can start looking for a new job. Is that clear?
Sure, I'll do it. You needn't shout at me, sir.
I have no idea what has gotten into me.
Neither do
Why did I yell at him like that?
What do you think about what has happened to Henry?
It was to be expected. He drank way too much. I guess it had to end like this.
It sounds like you really don't care that it happened.
Not at all.
We didn't exactly like each other, but I wish no ill will to anyone.
It was you who found him, right?
Yes, I needed something from the back garden, and as I was walking past, I noticed something floating in the fountain. I went closer to have a look, and he was totally tangled up in the weeds. I could see nothing except his coat.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I panicked, you see. I ran to the castle to get Bates to go have a look with me. I kept thinking I might have been confused and imagined it. But it really was Henry.
What happened next?
I rode into the village to get the detective. You know the rest.
So, Morris found Henry.
Yeah, I kind of confirmed that myself too.
Were you in the stable yesterday?
Sure I was. Where else would I have been?
The lights were not on.
Well, maybe I wasn't. Why are you asking? Oh, I can see where you're coming from.
You?
You're thinking that maybe what happened to Henry might not have been an accident and that somebody might have helped him into that pot. I may be a drunkard and a saucebox, sir, but I'm no murderer.
No one is calling you a murderer, Morris. I was just asking.
All right, fair enough, sir. If Madam learns that you are starting to suspect me, I may as well go looking for a new job. There's not much work available in this neighborhood. And besides, who would want to hire a man with one leg that is almost completely lame?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Morris. At least not yet.
Oh, you don't know my true intentions. Let's get with the blackmail.
Morris, I know you've been stealing wine from our cellars.
Me, sir? Who told you that?
No one told me. I read it in a letter that Henry wrote to Victoria. So what do you say about that?
Well, I only took a few bottles, sir. I swear. There's such a lot of them in there, I thought nobody would notice. It won't happen again, I promise. Will you give me that letter, sir?
All right, Morris. But I'm going to be watching you. Here it is. I will go then.
All right, sir.
Alright, now can I leave? I can't. Herman's house.
Oh, Mr. Gordon.
Hello.
I would wish you a nice day, but that is not what it is today.
Not really.
To what do I owe you a visit?
Well, you told me yesterday to come over.
Let us not discuss things outside in the rain. Please follow me.
I shall.
Better, is it not? Do you mind going down to the morgue with me? I have a lot of work to do. We can speak there.
Not a problem. Let's go.
Little green.
Watch out for the steps. There's not much light in here, and the dampness can make your footing dangerous.
Ooh. Now we're starting to get to the dangerous area. The bloody and the gory. Look at Henry on the table. Yay.
So, what would you like to know?
Or is it you who killed him? I think I heard my phone go off. Maybe that's the music.
I spoke with Detective Collier about Henry's death.
It was inevitable that he would end this way. He was a lost cause.
What do you mean?
Well, it certainly was not the first time something happened to that man after he drank himself into a stupor. I know this well because it was I who had to restore him to normalcy after the other bouts. It was not usually serious. However, on this occasion, he overestimated his capacity for drink for the last time.
This is rather awkward, but you see, Henry had something important that belongs to me. I have looked just about everywhere and have not found it. So it occurred to me that he might have had it with him, and that you...
So, what is this it supposed to be?
Actually, it's just a small piece of paper, but it's very important. Otherwise, I would not ask you.
You want me to search his personal belongings?
Yes.
I would be grateful if you would do that, Doctor.
Gordon, that parcel is part of the evidence. I cannot just remove something and give it to you until the police have completed their investigations.
Yeah, but they just want
That something was mine.
No matter. Until the case is officially closed, I cannot even show you any of those things.
I understand. Thank you, Doctor. At least I know where that blasted bill of exchange is.
Am I really gonna bribe him? Should I bribe him? Let's bribe him.
Doctor, do you think you could go outside for a moment so I could have a look around? I could forget my wallet on the table when you return.
Oh, that was just great.
Excuse me? If I had not known your family for so long, I would be offended. Look, I can see where you're coming from.
Anybody could.
I already told you the parcel has to stay sealed until the investigation is over. So forget it.
Alright, let's talk about William.
I have returned as per our conversation yesterday. This won't take long. I would only like to ask a couple of questions.
Let me guess. This is about William, right?
Yes. You mentioned some bad burns on his body.
On the chest area, to be more specific.
Yes.
So?
So, what?
When we talked yesterday, you said you would tell me more about it. That is why I am here.
Is that what I said?
Yeah?
Well, I can only repeat what I have already told you. Massive burns on the chest caused by an unknown object.
Is that all? An unknown object? What you're saying is different from what you already told me.
I cannot remember. Those were just initial theories, anyway. I have recorded everything in the post-mortem account. Shall I quote from it?
That won't be necessary.
Yeah.
It seems Dr. Herman has lost his memory since yesterday.
Why is he concealing what he originally wanted to tell me after we had first met? That death report would interest me, but not in his presence.
Let me see what's in the garbage container. He threw away something, and I want to see what's in that garbage container.
The lid is held shut by a large padlock.
Damn it! Not gonna get to it
I
anytime
won't
soon.
get the padlock off without a key.
Dustbin?
A lot of torn papers are on the top. Somebody must have disposed of them only a little while ago. They're not wet.
In this rain?
I'll have
Wow.
a look at them.
Oh, and he said they were torn. Oh, I have to do another shuffle program. Alright, guys. What I'm gonna do here, guys, is I'm gonna quickly do this, and I'm gonna cancel out, because my recording's about to end in about, like, 2 minutes. So, I hope you guys like this. May you, be free to be whoever... I can't talk or anything. May you be free to be who you are wherever you go. Until next time, guys, we're gonna speed through this, and you can read it, and the video is gonna end, and we'll pick up next time. Why is the lightning always gonna crash as soon as I'm ending my video? Cheers, guys.
It was torn to pieces. Obviously, they didn't want anyone to read it.
Dear H, my next delivery will reach you soon.
Delivery will reach you soon. You need not worry. Everything has gone smoothly. No one knows anything, and that is how it is going to stay. Do not forget that what I am doing here is for the good of science, and without your help, I would be unable to continue my research. I will send you my results, as usual, within the next month.
H. Herman is likely the addressee, but who's hiding behind the R?
Seriously?
What kind of delivery are they talking about in that letter?